What's going on, everyone? This is Jangy Comics coming at you with another video. I'm doing back-to-back videos. I'm really tired, but I wanted to get this video out so that you guys can check it out. It's been a while since I shared another CGC haul. I got this a few weeks ago, but other things came up. I still have to do another. I'm backlogged on videos. I have another video to do, which is the second part of a two-part series of 2 short boxes that a friend of mine gave and donated to what I'm doing. Some free books. I think this one has some better. The second box that I'm going to have is going to have some better books than what I've shared previously. But I digress. This one is about CGC. So some friends and I, we got these books graded. I'll note which ones are my friends. We also did another batch of books to get pressed. That's not going to come back probably for another 1, 2, maybe 3 weeks. So this will hold us over. I also have that short box coming, and then hopefully by then the other books that I got from the pressing will come, and then after that the books that I got from C2E2. Actually, you know what? Let's be honest. Those aren't going to be coming anytime soon because I'm getting all of them pressed. I didn't trust myself getting them handled because they were all signed. So having them signed and getting them pressed, I'm really hoping for high grades. 22 books in total from C2E2. Half of them I'm going to sell, half of them I'm going to keep. All the books I'm going to be selling are actually going to be available on my website, which should be going live by the end of this month. That is my goal. I'm going to try to keep it, barring any setbacks, but it's coming up, it's shaping up well, so I only sell a few books at a time. I'm also going to be selling a couple of books on my Instagram channel as well. Follow me there at Jangeek Comics. Check out my content. It's pretty much more or less the same. But with that said, guys, let's get right into this box of CGC comics. Go ahead and show you that I'm cracking this open in real time here. So some of these books I did take a glance at on CGC because once these books are sent over for delivery, they show the grades on your account under your status. So I did take a glance. I didn't take a look at all of them, so I'm not going to, while I'm expecting some grades, I didn't see all of them, so some of them might be a surprise to me. Alright, there's a total of 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 books, so we'll just go ahead and fly through this. Let's see, where do I want to start with? Okay, so these first few books are actually my friends. Alright, this first one is The Death of Wolverine, issue number 4. This is the hollow foil cover. It's not too much of a key. I think he just liked it because of the cover, and it is pretty nice. But unfortunately, this came back as a 9.4. Apologize for the glare on this, but excuse me, this is a nice cover. It's got Death holding Wolverine's dead body there. Pretty sweet. So, not to a good start in terms of books. I mean, let's be honest, 9.4s aren't bad, but when it comes to modern books, anything under a 9.8, it kind of stinks. Alright, the next one is House of X issue 4. This is the Larraz Virgin edition. This is the current this is from the Jonathan Hickman Dawn of X run. This is a really cool one, I think. This is a cool cover. I actually have one myself. But happy to report that my friend got a 9.8 on this one. There you go. House of X, Larraz Virgin cover at a 9.8. Sorry about the glare on these things. Obviously, with these being plastic covers, there's going to be a bit of a glare. So, but hopefully you guys can check it out. Let me know if you guys leave something in the comments. Let me know if you guys got some books sent back from CGC recently, or if you got some books. If you went to C2E2 and got some books from on-site grading. I was planning on doing a few of those myself, but I didn't trust that they would handle it, especially in the heat of the moment of the convention, that they might be pressed to mishandle these books, so I don't want to take chances. But if you had a good experience, let me know. Maybe the next year when I go to C2E2, I'll do some on-site grading. Alright, well, this next one is What If issue number 50. The note here is Death of Wolverine, the embossed foil cover. This book came out in 1993. It's a pretty cool cover. Maybe this is a foreshadow of the death of Wolverine, but this came back as a 9.6. But that cover is pretty nice. I like that. What if the Hulk had killed Wolverine? Look at that. Adamantium skeleton, skull, and the claws and the bones and everything all in one. That's pretty cool. That is cool. Hopefully my friend is happy with that one. Alright. I think the rest of these books are actually mine. Most of these I'm planning on selling. So check out my website. Hopefully by the end of the month it's jangeekcomics.com. I'll also be selling stuff on my Instagram channel, which is jangeekcomics. Alright, this first one is a bit of a bummer. This is Venom 1. This is the Legacy issue is Venom 166 is the version cover. This is the Clayton Crane variant cover. I actually got two of these, the same book, two of these signed by Clayton Crane, Donny Cates, and Ryan Stegman. So it's a triple signature. I'm getting it pressed, so I'm really hoping that this will come out better. The notes on this said there was a bit of a crease or something like that, or indentation in the bottom right corner. I can't see it, but this came back as a 9.2. Stinks, but maybe I'll just have to sell this on the cheap on my site or on Instagram. But this is a really cool cover. Again, Deadpool, Venom, two of my favorite characters, all in one comic. And man, when you see, hopefully this comes out a 9.8 with the triple signed. Oh, it's gonna be a happy day for me. So this one, yeah, Venom 1 Clayton Crane variant, version variant, coming back as a 9.2. Bit of a downer on that. But I think it's going to go up from here, guys. Oblivion Song number 1. First appearance of Nathan Cole, Bridget, and Duncan. This is a Robert Kirkman story. If you don't know who Robert Kirkman is, he's the one who did Walking Dead. Apparently this Oblivion Song is being optioned for a series, a TV series. I'm not sure if it's on AMC or HBO or something. But if it does become a TV series, I can see this one going up a little bit. It's not much of a big value book right now, but this is just more of a long-term play. In hopes that that show becomes a hit, just like Walking Dead, and this might go in value. This is not the pink signature. This one right here is green, as you can see. The pink one is more valuable. I do have that one. It's under my personal collection, but again, this one is just more of a spec buy and spec grading. Hopefully, maybe able to flip it for a little bit more than what I purchased for. Alright, then this next one is just a cool cover. This one is the Immortal Hulk number 17, Legacy comic issue number 734. This is a Comics Elite and Unknown Comics book exclusive to companies that I get books from a lot. But this is the In-Hyuk Lee variant cover B. I really like this one because it shows an X-Force Wolverine fighting the Incredible Hulk, or the Immortal Hulk in this instance. But that cover is really sweet. I have the Virgin one, so I wanted to get this one graded, and it came back as a 9.8, so I'm really happy about that. And this one is definitely going to the shop. Comments, if there's any of these books that you find interesting or something that you might be interested in buying, leave it in the comments or direct message me or shoot me an email at jangeekcomics@gmail.com, and maybe we could work a deal out or something, but let me know if you're interested. Alright, this one I also got graded, and so this is my second copy. This is The Dark Knight, The Batman Who Laughs. This is the origin of The Batman Who Laughs. This is the foil cover. This is one of my favorite origin stories, and with The Batman Who Laughs being one of my favorite villains in recent stories, I was really happy. I had no idea that James Tynion IV wrote the story. He was actually a T2E2. I could have gotten this book signed, but maybe next time. This came back as a 9.8. The other book that I have of this was also a 9.8. So this one definitely going in the shop. Let me know if you're interested in getting this. This origin story is messed up, but I love how he was created and how he's formed and what happens after he becomes the Batman Who Laughs. Moving on, I actually got this one signed at C2E2, hoping for the same results, but this is the Marvel Comics 1000 Clayton Crane variant. This one came out to 9.8. I love this cover. His art is amazing. But yeah, I got this signed by Clayton Crane. I think it was like down here, or in the middle here, but it's going to be a really cool cover, and hopefully it comes back at 9.8 with that yellow label. Really cool. So with that comes as a 9.8 in the signature series. This one is also going to the shop. Alright, I have just 5 more books. So thanks for coming, guys. If you guys are still here, hopefully you guys are enjoying this as much as I am in terms of showing and seeing some of these books for the first time and seeing what their grades are. Alright, this one is Robert Kirkman. I don't know why I led with the story writer, but this is Walking Dead, issue 193. This is the last issue. There was a lot of hype when this happened because it was announced, and it was not expected that this was going to be the last issue. So when it was announced, people scrambled for these first prints, and then the market kind of settled down. But I figured I'd give myself a piece of history and get it graded at a 9.8 here. This is the regular cover, nothing special about it, but again, this is the last issue. I have a couple more copies of this, so I might just actually put this one in the shop, and maybe one of these days, if Robert Kirkman ever wants to go and get books signed, do a signings of anything, maybe I'll get one other one signed and get that one yellow labeled. But again, Walking Dead, issue 193, the last issue, 9.8, going to the shop. Alright, now this one did not come as a 9.8, so I'm a little bit bummed by this. This is the House of X issue 1. This is the Humberto Ramos sketch cover, which I thought was pretty cool. I got so many House of X 1 variants that I wanted to get this one graded. Came back as a 9.6, so not terrible. But this has every intention of going up to the shop, so if this is something that you like, guys, let me know. I'm more than happy to sell this to someone who has interest in it. But yeah, again, shoot me a message or leave it in the comments if there's any books in here that you might be interested in, and maybe work out a deal. But again, Humberto Ramos sketch variant of House of X #1 coming back at a 9.6. Alright. Okay, this one I'm definitely going to be keeping. I think I'm going to keep this one for sure. So there was I think this was this is a promotional variant, and I think this was given to comic book shops because there was an error in a Supergirl issue that had some misprints or something like that, so they were told to like return them or destroy them, and as a thank you they received this book. This is Joker Year of the Villain, issue 1, promotional edition. I love this one. It comes back as a 9.8. The guy who did this is Philip Tan. I don't know too much about the story, and I really didn't care for it. All I saw was I was at my local shop, and then I saw that cover, and I said, I want this. That was beautiful. Again, came as a 9.8. This one's going to be actually not to the shop. This one's going to my personal collection. Alright, 2 left, guys. Thank you so much for coming by. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. This one I'm on the fence with in terms of putting this up to the shop or not. We have here The War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas #1. It's not a really big of a key, I don't think, but this is the first time I believe all the Asian American or Asian superheroes combined form a team, and I think this 4-part series actually became a main series called The Agents of Atlas. But this is the regular cover, but it did come back as a 9.8. A friend of mine actually bought one of these online. I think he overpaid, and the slab actually got broken, so he actually ended up having to re-slab it. So my friend actually is a picky buyer in terms of books, so if he got one, I feel like there might be a market for this. So, you know, I think this one is probably going to go to the shop. I have a couple more of these regular covers, raw, in just as good condition. So, yeah, this is probably going to go to the shop as well. Alright, and last but not least, this is actually going to go to the personal collection. I sent this exact same book to CGC, and I shared it on a previous video, and it came back as a 9.2. I was kind of bummed about that. So I got another copy of it. I sent this one for grading, just because I'm a glutton for punishment, in hopes that it would be a better grade. But this is the Amazon... Oh, man. Amazon, wow, what a day. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 1, the current run, so 2018. This is the Jamal Campbell variant cover A. The note is Amazing Spider-Man 802 for the Legacy series, and this is the New Mutants 98 cover homage. This is the Nick Spencer story. I guess I could have gotten this signed by Nick Spencer since he was at C2E2, I think. But finally, this came back at a 9.8. I am super happy about it. Again, this is a really cool cover. It's one of my favorites. Again, New Mutants 98, my favorite. Deadpool. This is, again, the homage to it. Venom, Black Cat, and a bunch of the symbiotes. Spider-Gwen, Green Goblin. Really nice cover. Let me get it in there close. And yeah, this one is definitely going to go to the personal collection. I don't think this is going to have too much value per se. This one is definitely just more of a cover keeper for me. As I like the current Amazing Spider-Man series, I'll be honest. And applying with New Mutants 98 and Deadpool, how can I complain? With that said, guys, that wraps it up. Those were the books that I got from the CGC haul. These were the non-press books, so I'm hoping that in the next 2-3 weeks, next month at the latest, I'll be able to get the pressed books. And there's some really good ones in there. There's an Incredible Hulk, 447, I think, first appearance of the Thunderbolts. A lot of the Wolverine 1s, the limited editions. I got the Teen Titans first appearance of Batman Who Laughs, and the Teen Titans 2, the new Teen Titans 2, first appearance of Deathstroke in there. So hopefully those presses will give me some high results. But until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like, comment in the comment below. Let me know if you got any books recently back from CGC. Let me know how you did. And as always, subscribe so that you guys are on the loop and on top of my video that keeps coming out. I do it about weekly or bi-weekly. Next one is going to be my haul of the short box, as I shared before, of books that a friend donated to me. So it's getting late. I'm tired. I'm going to call it, guys. Thanks again for watching. Janky Comics signing off.